So you join me now at Offenham Lock. We're here, look, and we're going to move down to Evesham today. So it'd be nice for you to come along and join me. Let me know, please.
There's quite a lot of flow on this one here, this section, so be mindful when you come out of here.
The river is flowing from the left here. I mean, at the moment the river's pretty low, but I'd imagine with a bit more flow on, this would be a bit of a dodgy junction, because the river, see the river on the left hand side there, it's flowing. It can push you to the right hand side if you're not careful. This area here is a prolific fishing area, so there's lots of chaps with their rods out, and there's a chap on the right hand side, you can't quite see him, but he's got his rod out, and I don't think he could see me, so I shouted, "Hello!"
All down here is Harlington Golf Course. I wanted to play again today, but can't afford it. It's only just right next to the boat. You can see it or not. Very flat course if you're into golf. In front of every single hole there's a ditch. It's a bloody end, so you can't roll onto the green, which is a bit annoying really. And there's loads of out of bounds. A lot of fishermen down this section, so you need to keep over to this side of the river. On the left going down, on the right coming up. So all these spots here, look, there's a lot of rods in the water today. I just nearly caught one bloke. Another guy here, look, on the right. So he's bringing his stuff in, look. Bringing his fishing tackle in, or off. So I'll keep well over to the left, away from these people. Really sharp turn coming up here. Nippy day today, overcast, completely different to yesterday. Yesterday was sweltering but very windy.
There's a little bit of wind on today, so you'll probably hear a bit of wind over the microphone. This is part of the farmhouse kitchen that I was talking about. There's all the greenhouses. They go on for miles and miles and miles. I don't see nothing like it.
The bridge in. Bless. Got some friends there. Fantastic.
There was a moorings to let sign here, but I was looking at the moorings here and I wasn't very impressed. In actual fact, I don't think I'd like to moor on the river, to be honest. Especially in the winter, it can get really, really rough. I don't know if it floods how you get back to your boat and stuff. I'm not sure. Let me know. This very green, imposing bridge is the A46.
Cottage, 325,000, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, garden, parking, moorings, fishing rights. 325,000 for to live here. Looks a little bit run down, to be honest. Fishing rights as well, wow. moorings. So they could live there for 325k. How lovely. We've got all this beautician here, look. And the guy up there in his boat just checked my licence to see if I've paid. There we are. Moorings. Private marina. And they're doing a lot of work here by the looks of it.
This is your view coming into Evesham now. There's a lock just ahead. On the left hand side here you can see there is those green bollards to stop you going over the weir. On the right hand side you've got these private moorings.
There's moorings here, but I don't feel right in this mooring here. It's a beautiful spot. It's like a cut through here. And there's some moorings further down, so I'm going to pop further down as a park. A bit secluded here, but I just had a couple of scroats go past. Wanted to run on the boat and stuff like that, so I thought I'd move. There, against this flow. It's not much of a flow today, but look at that, that sight. Wow. Look at that. That's a sight, isn't it? They really love this area, don't they? Look at that sight. You've got a bit of a flow there. Wow. A bit nerve-wracking coming into this because you don't really know where to go. Well, it is stunning, look at that. I do believe this is Evesham.
I had to reverse back up the river a little bit. It wasn't too bad to get the angle for this lock here. It's an unusual shape. I'll show you when I get in there. On the right hand side, I think this is the lock keeper's cottage, which is an unusual shape as well. They had a little shop there and bits and bobs outside. You can see here, look, this is, I don't know why they did this shape, to be honest. Perhaps it's for turbulence or something like that, but it was hard to get on and off. Look at that London taxi there, look, which is pretty remarkable. Which I thought was really interesting. I came in with a couple of boaters, but I didn't actually talk to them, to be honest. I was too busy looking around that house. They've gone ahead now, look, come out the lock first. And here we go, under the arched bridge into Evesham itself. And there you are, beautiful view as you go down towards the park on the left hand side. I pulled over on the left here, but I didn't stay very long.
I left Evesham because I didn't like the vibe there on the park moorings. Too much noise, too many people drinking. Give me the countryside any day. Or some more peaceful moorings anyway. They were just too... didn't like it either. My spider senses were twitching, so I decided to move on. It's quite late at night, it's 5 o'clock. I'm trying to get to the next lock and I'm hoping that there's a mooring there. That's how it goes. I've just moved to a 24-hour mooring, which is literally just 300 yards away from that old mooring up there. Really noisy, but here it's beautiful and quiet, look. Oh, that's lovely. Just a few hundred yards down on the left hand side is a 24-hour mooring, so I'm going to stay here for the night. It's next to the road. I've got parking. It's free parking on the main road. All these people up there, look, all sitting there drinking and whatever, which is fine. It's a lovely summer evening, why not? But I don't want to sit next to it, listen to it getting louder and louder and louder, and at the end of the night someone getting a good idea, let's jump on that boat, let's sit on the boat, I'm Captain Flugwash, jump on the boat, come on. I don't want any of that. I'd rather be here peaceful and quiet. Thank you.
Just to shout out to this couple on this boat here. I can't remember your names, I do apologise, but they come down from the park, same as me, because it's too noisy, and they moored behind me for the night. Shout out to you two.
Lovely couple.
Next day I caught this is either X300 or X30, I can't remember, back to Harvington, and had to walk from Harvington village back down to the river, which is about 1.5 miles, to get my van so I could park the van behind my boat on the main road. This is the logistics of owning a vehicle when you're travelling around, especially on rivers. Rivers are harder to get back to. Canals you can cycle and walk back, but rivers, they're really difficult to navigate on push bikes and stuff like that. This is that Waterside Gardens where I was moored out. I just want to show you how you get down to it. The little path. This is why it's so peaceful and quiet, because there's no benches and there's no ability to people to come and sit down and drink. So it's really nice and peaceful. There are flood safe moorings. It's very quiet. I suggest that when you come to Evesham that you come to this mooring rather than go onto the park moorings. It's a brilliant place, Evesham. There's lots and lots of shops, lots of things to do and see. There's Aldi's and there's lots of shopping centres sort of stuff. There's an old, I think it's an old bank there, an old house. This is a really unusual building, which is a bank again. All different shapes and sizes. This is the road into Evesham from the river. This little alleyway, you go down this alleyway and you come to a church on the other side. Through there. There you go. You come through that little alleyway, you come to this big church, and that's another angle to it. It's pretty amazing. There's another shot of the same courtyard, which I thought was really quirky and a smart little place. Buildings all over the place, all unusual shapes. There's the mooring I was on from the park. It's not far up, so it's a good mooring to be on. I'd rather be there.
Can you see how clear the water is? It's unbelievable. See the full, so your anodes down there. It's just incredible. All looks pretty good.
Well, there we are. Little trip round Evesham and to Evesham. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. So clear that is, looks amazing. I hope you join me again next time. Will be part 4 of the Avon trip. Thanks for watching, and please watch again.